Hello, thank you for joining us today. My name is Kate Akers. I'm the Associate Vice Chancellor and Chief Data Officer here in the system office. The state system, which represents your public state-owned four-year institutions throughout the Commonwealth, is requesting an inflationary increase of 3.8% to the current allocation, as well as an additional $112 million in new funding for targeted student support. This $112 million would strategically strengthen the workforce by enrolling and graduating more PASSHE students prepared for careers with significant labor shortages. These include education, specifically our teachers, nursing, physician's assistants, social services, including social workers, and business and STEM fields, including computer science and engineering. The focus for today's discussion is really on the breakout of the $112 million, aligning regional workforce demand as well as the Commonwealth's workforce demand to our existing programs that we offer here in the state system. This analytical approach to determine the funding that would be needed, here the $112 million, used information not only from our campuses, but from regional and state occupational growth data from the Department of Labor and Industry. We analyzed the occupations and industries with the current and projected needs, along with our own historical and current enrollment and completion data to identify areas in which we could best support the Commonwealth's workforce needs. It's really important to note these are not new programs. These are programs that are currently in high student demand and that are already helping to fuel our local and state economies. This ask bolsters current recruitment and retention efforts, specifically targeting these areas. Nearly all of the $112 million investment, $99 million, would be used for direct student financial aid to lower the price of attendance to all of our state system universities. While the state system universities do offer the most affordable four-year option in Pennsylvania, we know that many middle and low-income students cannot afford higher education. This is a major contributor to our regional and state labor shortages. This $99 million would be distributed to our universities using enrollment information coupled with student financial need, as well as program information. Students pursuing a high-growth industry with financial need could save an average of $5,000. And all students in high need but lower economic return programs, such as education and social work, would receive an additional $1,500 to lower their costs and minimize impact on student loan debt. This model would allow universities and university staff to work directly with prospective and current state system students in these high growth and high needs areas to ensure they have access to all the financial aid available to them. This direct-to-student funding would be a part of the overall financial aid package that each student receives as a part of our university's financial aid optimization model, which also includes federal and institutional aid. The remainder of this request, roughly $13 million, will go to support students as they go through these academic programs. Examples of these may be academic supports in science and mathematics, and this will also supplement some of our high growth, high cost programs such as nursing, engineering, and education, ensuring that those programs continue to meet any of their accreditation requirements and ensuring that our students have access to the lab equipment that they need, to the resources that they need to complete their programs. This is really an innovative approach, identifying direct-to-student aid as a driver to support both prospective and current students and addressing future and current workforce needs. This $112 million would strategically strengthen the workforce by enrolling and graduating more PASSHE students prepared for careers with significant labor shortages, such as those here on this slide, including education, nursing, business, social work, computer science, and engineering. The state system universities are the lowest cost per marginal additional credential, and so are also the most efficient use of taxpayer dollars. And adding to that efficiency, The return on investment for giving specifically to PASSHE students is high. PASSHE students are Pennsylvania high school graduates, with 88% of our enrollment coming from local communities. And the data tell us that they are very likely to be working in Pennsylvania and even in their local communities after graduation. In fact, 3 years after graduating, over 70% of our bachelor's degree recipients are working in the state. These students are contributing to local and their regional economies. As a part of this work, we also looked at information on regional demand as well as the Commonwealth demand. So at the very bottom, you can see the overall state demand by each of these high growth, high demand areas. For more information about PASSHE's budget request, please visit our website at passhe.edu.